welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be painting the song lyrics, Love Is All You Need, from the Beatles song. And in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the process that I use for doing paintings like this, and just sort of talk about my inspiration for some of the choices that I made, and just kind of explain what you are seeing. So I'll start at the beginning. I began with just plain old copy paper and using my Col-Erase color pencils to sketch out the words. Then I used a light box and the same Col-Erase pencils to transfer my sketch onto the watercolor paper. And I used two different light boxes here, which is kind of strange, but I wanted to change it up a little bit in the sketching process. So that's the first light box you see, and then I transfer it over. But anyway, what's really interesting is the painting part. So let's get into that. When I started this painting, I knew that I wanted to fill the background with a lot of texture. That's usually the objective that I have for most of my paintings that are of text, is that I want to have texture in the background to sort of complement just the flatness of the words and to sort of contrast that and to add interest to the painting. So you'll see me doing a very watery style of a wash all over the background and in between the letters using a magenta watercolor paint. And I have to use watercolor for this to achieve that watery texture that I'm looking for. Most of my paintings, if you've seen my other videos, I use gouache paint, but for this project, it just makes a lot more sense to begin with watercolor, because it's going to behave a lot better when the water gets added to it. It's going to move a lot better, and it's going to give me a nicer, richer texture than if I tried to water down my gouache paints. I try never to water down my gouache paints if possible for large areas, because it just looks kind of, I don't know what the word is, maybe chalky, I guess, and it looks kind of, it looks like you shouldn't have done that. It just looks like a mistake. So using the watercolor first, to put down that nice pink wash in the background, and then I go on top of that using my gouache paints to do some finer details and some other top layers. So one of the layers that I start with is I use that like pinkish color to add like a sort of bubbly effect, using some negative space and doing some sort of open line work on top of the pink. And then you'll see me go in and do some stippling, which is just touching the brush up and down really quickly to the paper, leaving behind just small, vaguely consistent marks. Stippling is my absolute favorite way to add texture to anything. So you'll see me stipple a lot in my videos. I love to do that in my artwork. And then I'm just kind of adding some other details, stippling, using different colors, and outlining the letters as well using a gouache paint. And the reason why I chose this color scheme is because I wanted to speak to the song's sort of light-hearted poppy nature. It is a pop song, so I wanted to sort of reflect that with these color choices, using this really sweet, overly saturated, like bubblegum pink color. And then that was sort of the inspiration for like the bubbly texture I did at the beginning too, sort of that bubblegum pop sort of thing. Even though I know the Beatles aren't really bubblegum, the idea of the song kind of made me think that way. And it's a beautiful song. I was really excited to do this particular lyric for it. I think it's a really good reminder of the fact that we should try to live our lives from a place of love and from compassion. It's easier said than done, to be sure, but you know, we're always worried about all these different things, being better than other people and like having people on our side, and there's a lot of controversy and a lot of division in my country right now, and this is sort of just a nice meditation for me. It's just like love and compassion are the answer to that. So I really enjoyed painting this painting for you. So if you're still watching, I just want to say thank you so much. And I have a couple things to plug. If you like this video, you can always give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. But I also want to announce that this video is, the painting in this video will be the style of painting. Sorry, I'm messing this up a little bit. It'll be available for commission work in my Etsy shop. If you have a song lyric that you would like to have painted, I am open for commissions right now to do that for you. So if you really like the look of this and you wish, we should use a different color or a different song lyric, get in touch with me and maybe we can make that happen. That would be a really fun project to take on. So I'd love to talk to you about that. I'd also love to talk to you in the comments below about what's your favorite Beatles song. This is one of my top favorite Beatles songs, and if you like the Beatles as well, I'd love to know what's your favorite and what other lyrics should I make into paintings. And I think I'm gonna leave it there because this is getting pretty long. I just want to say thank you again one more time for listening and watching, and be cute, be kind, love Bandit.